going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards.
Ooh.
Tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. The TCU Horned Frogs offense comes on the field first today. Well, the energy in this building here is just going to pick up as the Sugar Bowl unfolds. As they say in New Orleans, let the bon temps roulé. Let the good times roll.
Really one of the more hostile environments, I think, when it comes to bowl games. You know, I've called so many games in here. Think about the history. Going all the way back to 1935, they played the Sugar Bowl right here in New Orleans. I think a lot of people have associated this bowl game with the SEC. But as we've seen since the start of the playoff, teams in Washington, Ohio State, Clemson, and others have made this trip down here to the Bayou.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Takes the handoff. Looking to throw.
Oh, you got me.
Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, it's a big risk to play man-to-man coverage by this
got me.
defense, and this time they get caught. Great timing between the quarterback and his receiver. You can see what can happen when that timing is right. Big things can happen.
Can't go against Julius. Can't go against Julius. That guy's too good.
He drops back in the gun.
Go, Darren.
Look out, he's got some space. And that's a solid.
Let's go, Sims.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception.
Let's go, Chad.
Offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
First down here for this offense. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football.
Oh, no.
Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
Wow, that's got to be like his first fumble of the year. One knee equals 2 feet. Wow, that's so close.
There's a timeout in the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn.
Down. One knee equals 2 feet. Come on, cut.
Heads up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. Second down play coming up for this offense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job. No matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence.
Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Southern California. We have a short few that the offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown will be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
He's going to try for a return to the couple yards to the end zone. And the return brought down by that coverage team. And the TCU offense takes the field. Shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. But hand it off. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball up to the 28.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That's a horrible
Chris, I
play.
think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's the offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold it,
It's a deep throw down the right sideline.
Wow.
Way downfield for a huge gain. He'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU.
Wow.
that kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Now the kickoff team is around the field. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the USC offense back on the
Not
field.
expecting that
They
one
punched it in the
whatsoever.
last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Bolter brought down. A flag's in the field. Let's check out this call. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. Forced out of bounds after a big game. This offense set out their first down.
Well, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And that's a solid game for the defense able to bring him down. Now it's second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Third down and 1. And space at the 20. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. The Trojans will lead up with first and goal. And he'll set up to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that, and the ball is deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. The game makes it second and medium. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Good, he's just trying and sacked in the pocket.
How about that? The defense does their job on third down and long. They get after that quarterback, and now it's fourth and forever. Coverage
decent gain here in that running play.
If you can get big chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Brought down is past the line to gain. And the Trojans look to keep this drive moving. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He's moving out of the pocket. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Here comes a handoff. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening there.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards in the first half, so a really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action.
Oh, wow.
Opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is...
He runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And PAT is good. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. TCU offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out, and they get a drive going this time. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. It's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drives to throw. They get to completion. They make the stop just short of the marker, taking 4 down and inches to go. Going forward, they'll line up to punt it away. They take it away the 2nd time. On the return, it's Payne. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Now they finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return. This drive starts in good position. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Looking right, this one caught. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. And it's a touchdown, but there is a flag down. Let's check out the marker. And the miscue costing the offense a big play there.
Come on, Cub. You're doing that in the playoffs, my dude.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Takes the ball, tries the right side here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break 1 tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up with run support.
And the clock stops now from a 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. 2nd down after that previous play. Defense is coming after him.
Oh, he didn't throw it? Wow.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
That sack sets up the 3rd down to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On 1st and 10, we'll get a throw. They've got him. It's a sack from the defense. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looks like he's going to run it. Slides down to avoid the tackle. And now the timeout quickly called by the defense. Trying to get everybody on the same page here. And the Horned Frogs will line up to kick it away. Running it back. It's
Oh, come on, dude. You gotta make a block.
brought down.
Doing.
Here comes the USC offense back on the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? Pressure is coming. So contact in the throw. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. Let's take a deep shot here. Down inside the 20. Touchdown, USC. It was a foot race and he won.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they
Oh.
kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? They'll run it from the gun. They stop him right at the 24. The Horned Frogs will kick it off to begin the 2nd half. They'll return it from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The guys up front line up. It's 1st down. Quarterback making adjustments now with the defense is showing. 1st down. They're going to throw the football. Bringing pressure. He's hit Rose and throws it incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Pass not complete.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. And we saw something in the 1st half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for bigger.
Looking for his big tight end. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They bring him down. Well safe play by this offense. Big game. And the Trojans have 1st and 10 here. He's going to hand this off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Looking to make a play deep downfield.
Oh.
The ball is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Yeah, got
speed.
Okay. Don't play with that guy.
Now you give this defense a chance to create a turn.
He's in the clear now. It's a foot race. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Texas LSU.
Wow.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff teams on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the USC offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. Get some positive yards.
It's a big gain before it goes out of bounds. They will move the sticks. Well done enough for a first down. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's past the 35. Explosive gain across midfield. A smile at the 35.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the 3-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place and gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside of contained, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere, just textbook.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Worked out of bounds. That's another big game. This air attack. Moving ball up and down the field today. The Trojans looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. The back's got it. And they finally stop it at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice solid game.
And the wideout goes in motion. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they're spotted inches short of a first down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
The Trojans will line up here for a first down and goal. Try to make it with a quarterback sneak. Touchdown, SC. This offense cannot be stopped. So with playoff pressure for the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the TCU offense takes the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can you keep it going here? He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10. And it's not a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Lets it go quickly. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open.
Jeez.
And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Oh my God.
And a spin move there for his tackle. Picks up a solid game. Gordon's 2nd down play coming up. And it's USC in Frankfurt as they break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets. motion. He's looking to throw. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
It's toward the sideline, finds the running. Good enough for first down yardage.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
The quarterback keeps it on the option.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Drops back, looking to throw forward on 3rd down.
Oh, man, there's 3 guys there.
Here we go. 4th quarter. Cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and, who knows, win this game. It's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the return will be brought down. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produced game.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of
Oh,
their
what a
passing.
play.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Will avoid the big hit with the slide.
But they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. Keep working that clock, trying to advance that next round of the postseason.
Catch made on the left side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play-action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's going to take off. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Trojans starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. He's taken down, but that's a nice game. It's like the ball down to 35. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Here comes play number 6 on this drive. And then 1st down, right back to the home game. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Here's the 2nd down play. They'll run it to the left. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short and +27. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
I really enjoy watching this guy play all year.
recovery.
Hey, it's the fourth quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
The offense is set up in excellent field position. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. There's a shot toward the end zone. That pass is incomplete, trying for an out-of-the-way touchdown. But it's no good. Time expired. Since it survived and advanced. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Do it!
Yeah, yeah. As good as time as any. Why? It was fine. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That was just kind of done off the top of my head, right? Like groups. I don't know if it covers everybody, but it's just it was more just a starting point. It's definitely not as easy as that. I think, I don't know if you've had any meetings that would answer this, but like, do you know if the branches have any segments? Like, do they, I know they do like priority customers and things, but I don't know if they have any segmentation that they do. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, like I'd even ask like Brian because he seems to understand what's going on, and he's pretty personable. So okay, I'll just show you Actimize because I'll show you some of the, and I don't know. I think you're gonna have to work with Actimize probably to see what needs to be updated so that this can work properly. Okay, so see right here, it says client segment none. I don't know where this is feeding from, but I think this is kind of where it would feed. Because see how this has a score? We don't have any, so it's 0. So I think it would be, in terms of like the mapping to Actimize, it would be creating a line that maps to this, and then this has a associated value based on how high risk that business is. Because there's a few other ones like high risk business. So we have all of our NAICS codes uploaded with risk scores. So those are already kind of giving points based on the NAICS code that they provide us. But that doesn't help us when we don't have KYC for everyone. And it won't help us for transaction monitoring. This is just for CDD, but I think it's kind of here. And I don't know where in the raw data it would be. And I think it might just be making something up. Exactly. So those guys are just scoring for nothing. And so it's all from, like, this spreadsheet is all of the KYC forms aggregated. And then this is the form that's sent to Actimize, essentially. So it's updating. So, like, business information, I think this is where the NAICS code is. Yeah, so this code is then fed into Actimize, and each of these have an associated value, scoring value. So one way we can do it is segment based on NAICS codes. The problem with that is, like you said, we have 637 right now. It's ongoing, and it won't do everything for us that we need. Yeah. Yeah. Navarro, I don't think it would matter for Navarro. Or why would it matter for Navarro? Oh, that's our, so, no. FIs are already excluded, so there's the only like segmentation we have right now is at an account level. So like when a customer opens an account, and in the back end they have to put like what kind of account this is. And the only groups right now are either commercial, financial institution, POATM, or other. Those are the only 4 that we have. So we've excluded from LCTR everything that's classified as financial institution. So if I take like here, for example, back in Nova Scotia, and then I look at the transactions. Yeah, so see here back in Nova Scotia, each of these accounts is financial institution account. So these are all the associated accounts with Bank of Nova Scotia. So all of these are, we've had Navera say, if you see financial institution, you don't submit. And we've done like a sense check on that where I've looked at all of the accounts that are tagged as financial institution, and it was all financial institutions. So like, no, those aren't segmented right now. They would probably be getting uploaded. Yeah, so that, again, it would be in here, in this KYC that we've received. In this same tab, business information one, this will have all of the business entities that they've selected on their KYC form. Entity, business structure tab. So financial institution, government, we have these. So this is 261. So this would be one group we have on hand. So it's, again, it's not covering everything because I'm sure there's some governments that haven't given us KYC back, but so that could be a quick one, I guess. No, I think they are. Unless, I don't know, I wasn't part of the configuration, so maybe they're not. I can. No. I could probably just do a check. Just trying to see. Customer I know has had transactions that I've seen before. Like, they don't even have like a next page button. Like how's it's such a stupid. You can't extract this. It's so bad. Like there's. just no good way to like look at anything. I know. Yeah, I don't know. Like, we've been hounding them on this reporting to be able to like extract information like this. So actually, maybe it's. Andrew might know, like it could have been part of the configuration that these business structures are also excluded. I mean, he might know. I don't know. I wouldn't hold my breath, but. But besides the point, any segmentation we do, and then yeah, you're right. It should for those things for exceptions that makes sense. But in terms of like transaction monitoring, the segmenting doesn't matter for Navera. Well, the things we need to, the thing we still have to do though is decide what our segmentation groups are. Yeah. And if it wants to be on a NAICS code level or if it's something else. Yes and no, because like say, so if I send you the ones that, or if I show you the ones that, what did I send? So like a big segmentation group that Andrew was talking about a lot is like, just like the big known customers. So like, I don't know if like electronic stores, for example, like that, or grocery store, this could be Loblaws, but it also could be, you know, this random place down the street. Just as an example, like if it's NAICS code based, I don't know if what I did, like it was more for the format and throwing like the segmentation ideas around, but like, I don't know if this works 100% of the time. Electronic stores, like is that a large retailer all the time? No, there's probably, these could be sketchy as hell, electronic stores. Yeah, exactly. So I would, like, don't take the associated codes I have here as, it was more just like, if we want to do it that way, we could then, because I have a list of all of our NAICS codes, or all of the NAICS codes, our associated scoring to them, I have that. So it could be, where another option is, and it's the more manual option, where you just go through every customer and tag them to something. And it's a lot more subjective, which I don't love, but it's something. Yeah, like I think the easy ones are like, and I do think like these first three are like good ones because these are easy to segment and good ones, and I do think they all pose different risks. So I think these three personally are good. This is an easy one for us to know, and I like this one. I like this one. I do like this to some degree. This is the one where I'm more like, I don't know how, maybe a better way, if it's like large, known big box stores versus not, like how do we make that determination? No, so it goes, and that's why I said, I don't know. The way the NAICS code goes, it's like it starts super, super high level, and then as you add a number, it just gets more detailed. So I think in my email I said like, if we do it at the industry level, so I think that's like drill into number 3 or something like that. Like it starts, I don't know, I'll just go, I'll show you. If you see what I mean. But like on the KYC forms, the customers provide, and like we haven't specified what level, I guess, we wanted at. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So this isn't on there, but the same thing. So like it starts the super high level, right? So, and some customers provide this one. But like, for example, anything 92 and all the associated 92s, these are all government. So if I take like the tough example, it's like retail trade. So then it goes, or not retail trade, what's the, do the 4-4? Yes. Yeah, so some of them will provide this 4-4-4, and then it goes even more detailed. So then you have some people get 4-4-5, food and beverage retailers. Some people get 4-4-5-1, grocery and convenience. 4-4-5-1-1, supermarkets. 4-4-5-1-1-0, even more detail. So it's great when you get it like super, super down to it, because then you know exactly what they are. But like, even if we could be at like I think it's like this level or this level, I think it's this one, the four level. Well, I don't even think we need to do that. I think it would more be whatever they give us, we can then, for like our classification, we can like run a script so that it's only the first 4 characters. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, say they gave us this, like, I wouldn't want them to not give me gasoline stations with convenience. So, yeah, sure, yeah. So then for our classification, maybe it's like they can provide whatever they want, but for our segments, we're only doing based on 4, because that'll at least be less segments. I don't know how many industry groups there are, but well, our risk rate now, it is, we have something different for everything. Oh, here, this is the one finally working. So, 445. So this is the retail trade. Yeah, so then there's these sub options. 445 subsector, and then I think next it's industry group. Industry group is next. So that's the 4. So then it's supermarkets and other grocery except convenience or convenience. So like that's also good. And those are, and then it ends. So it's challenging to make this the segmentation way, but it's something you could at least do. It would obviously require some IT support to know. So yeah, anyway, there's not like a big box store one. I know that's one that's like quite important. Like Costco doesn't pose the same risk as, or I guess that'd probably be wholesale, so maybe not a good example, but Loblaws, for example, doesn't, being a public entity, being well-known, all these things, like doesn't pose the same, but they're classified as a grocery store, so they're gonna, like right now in our risk scoring, they're posing as medium risk. Okay, which is weird. We're doing that for like the first year, just whatever the initial score is, and then we can, at our periodic review date, we can probably lower them. Yeah. What, I don't know what other segmentation other than it being manual. And so having the groups and then just having tags to them, that should be, and that's what I was thinking, maybe the ops already have something where they classify people to certain things, I don't know. Yeah, exactly. There would just need to be clear, at least I would want, like, clear definitions of what everything is. Yeah. So that's the only 2 ways I can think of off the top of my head. That this being at least it's pulling from something and it can do a script to run each time versus us just going through all 4,500 customers. Now, it'd be pretty, not quick, but there would be ways to do it quicker. Yeah, exactly. But the issue is, like, there's a ton of customers that we just don't even know, and then it's going to require you going in, looking them up, seeing what they are, like basically doing a full review on them to be able to class them. I think ideally it's a portal thing, right? Like we have our groups, and then we, as part of the CDD or whatever, EDD, whenever, or KYC validation, whatever stage it is, you put them into the associated group. Ideally it's automated based on something, but that doesn't help us with our current transaction monitoring debacle until that's in place. And maybe it's at least saying we're pausing that rule until this is in place, and this is what we have in place. Yeah, so the reason he doesn't want to pause it is because there is still a gap of like something that's missed with our ruling, because if we keep the deviation rule on, that's only going to tell us if it's more or less than what they normally do. So the gap is like, is this more than this business should be doing? Say again? Because, yeah. But we don't have a way to like monitor if this, so if we take this nail salon for example, it would be missed because they do $300,000 every single week consistently, and that is excessive. So it's ideally either changing the threshold for at least an interim method up from 20 to whatever, I don't know what the right number is, or turning it off because it's not effective and it just gives too much noise. But then there is a gap in the monitoring, and a pretty big one, because we don't have an excessive for customer monitor. Yeah, so I would say like go to Actimize after the plan is in place. Like these are our customer groups. This is like, I would say, like I can tell you for sure you can do it. Like once you have segmentations, there is the ability to add that, how we implement it. I mean, I'm actually speaking with one of the people at 3. I can just bring it up to them and just let them know. Yeah, I can bring it up. Okay, I don't know if I'm actually gonna, I should. Okay. All right, bye.
playing from my phone.
I mean, even though you can't trade Trey Murphy for Zion, if Trey Murphy were offered for Zion, the team says, yeah, we'll turn the page on it.
So the Pelicans call the Spurs, and they say, we'll give you Zion for Castle. And the Spurs say, no way.
The smart answer is no way.
Okay, I think you're right. That's a good, see, this is why you're a great trade value conciliary. That's a good note. I'm like Mad Dog. That's a good job by you. Travis is off the feet. Crazy.